should let me hit that right after we sip that. Show you that I mean it. Feel it when you dream.
Okay, so conditioners, that's something that normally goes after a shampoo or something, right? Detangles, I give it that. Maybe on some natural hair or something like that, some straight hair, detangle that. It also smoothens the shaft of the cuticle, you know what I'm saying? It's more like a temporary moisturizer, if you feel what I'm saying. If you're trying to get the moisture deep into, say, your locks, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get the moisturization deep into the locks, a conditioner most likely won't do it. It's gonna be on the surface of the lock, because you need to, if your lock is dry, you need to get to that inside part, you feel me? Because if you don't get to the inside of the lock when it's dry and you go about your business thinking you did moisturize it and it thins up after a while towards the base, you know what I'm saying? That's because the inside of it has started breaking off because that bitch was dry still. Number one thing you need to remember, the true moisturizer, whenever you want to talk about moisturizers and shit, is going to be water. There's another thing about water. The pH in water plays effect as far as retaining in your hair and all that, because your hair is like what, 4 lower than water as far as the scale, so it don't really match up like that. If you feel me, if you feel what I'm saying, you still with me? Where was that? Conditioners is like a temporary fix as far as moisturization. Water is the main moisturizer, you feel me? If you want to really moisturize your locks, you got to use oils, but not just any oils, and not just oils. You can't just have a dry head and throw oil in that motherfucker and think you're gonna be alright, because you're just gonna be oily and it's just gonna be oil on top of your hair and on top of your scalps. It's not moisturizing, it's just coating, if you feel me. You get me? You get me? We right here? Alright, cool. If you really want to moisturize your shit and not coat it with oil, what you need to do is use oils that have a water retaining characteristic or property. You need to get oils that retain moisture. That means you need to get oils that stick to the hair follicles and help retain the moisture instead of letting that water slide the fuck off the lock or dry out. You know what I'm saying? Retain that moisture into the follicles. You know what I'm saying? So your shit can be nice, moisturized, and healthy. You know what I'm saying? Back to square one. Let's review all this information that I just threw out, because I just learned the shit. So I want to make sure that we getting it relayed correctly. You feel me? Number one, conditioners should not be used as moisturizer. They should be used as detanglers and to get your shine on, because that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get your shine on and you're gonna get a little bit of detangle. Now, as far as locks, if your locks are mature, detangling is not a big deal, because it's not gonna detangle your locks. You're all right, good. And a lot of times we equate shine with, oh yeah, I got a healthy moisturized head of hair, when it's all it's doing is just shining. It's not really moisturized. Temporarily maybe, but long term, no. You would have to keep applying and applying, and your hair would keep drying and drying, and you don't want to keep repeating that process because it might damage a lot of hair. Oils, don't use only oils. Say if your hair dry, you want to put some oil in there, don't use something that is just oil. You know what I'm saying? Just the oil. If it's an oil that's water based, cool. I can retain some of that moisture. If it's an oil and you got water in your head already, cool. You might retain some of that moisture. I think that's it, right? Conditioners are temporary. Don't use only oils. Find oils that retain moisture if you want to moisturize your hair. That's just quick informational things that I want to throw at you, because I just learned it and I was like, wait a minute, this is going to flip some shit around a little bit. Let me go ahead and put this information out so don't nobody get left in the dark. Because the video that I seen for this from Curly New Growth actually was done last year around April. So yeah, I'm kind of late with the information, but it'll be alright. Better late than never, right? Hair ain't fell out all the way, it'll be alright. Keep it moisturized, you know what I'm saying? But I also looked up on some blogs, you know what I'm saying? I double check my information. Whenever I find something, some new info, I go and Google and double check. I don't check on every source. I go for the credible sources, people that actually have went through processes and know the journey, you know what I'm saying? And know things about natural hair, or cosmetologists, you know what I'm saying? I look at and I read that type of stuff to back up the information that I have learned, so y'all can be straight when I do tell y'all the information. But that's about all I got to tell you right now. Shoot, rewatch, study, write it down if you need to. Hope this helped y'all out, you know what I'm saying? But until next time, this your boy Mo Bay. I'm out. Keep it healthy, keep it locked, do your thing. Peace.
Double shots and Henny to the head. Now what's up with that freaky shit she said? That cat just caught my tongue between your legs. Started on the kitchen counter, then migrated to the bed.